Cody Collier, how are you, brother?
Great. How we doing, Leonard?
We're doing great. Hey, it sounds like you guys had a great time at the last round.
Yeah. The season ender at Ironman GNCC was another great weekend. It's a little chilly, but we couldn't really ask for better weather at the end of October for season finale. So it's 40s, 50s, a little chilly, but it rained like Thursday pretty heavy, and it was a little slick at first, but as soon as you top layer of slop off the top, it dug and made a really good weekend of racing.
That's really great. No snow, didn't torrential downpour during the race, so that was really good.
Yeah. No, it ended up being a beautiful weekend for quads and bikes, and yeah, no, normally Ironman's one of those events. It's either complete and utter dust bowl or one of the worst mudders you've ever seen. And seems like once every 10 years you get pretty lucky with it. But I guess this was our year.
That's all that matters. And it was for the final, and a lot of good battles came down to conclusion. The 4x4 Pro being one of those.
Yep.
Brandon did what he needed to do, and you did what you needed to do. You came out third. There was some things that it was a strange one. It were the words that came out of your mouth. Give us a little insight to what was going on.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'll just start with the youth race real quick. Just shout out Andrew Smallwood. He won the youth national championship for the weekend, and then so Smallwood won the championship. Really proud of him. And then my race was the 10 a.m. race, since they raced instead of 11 a.m. Since they raced there's so many dirt bikes during the 10 a.m. dirt bike race on Sunday. They actually raced the youth bike Saturday night and split the 10 a.m. bike into two races. So they actually have an 8 a.m. and then like an 11 a.m. bike.
Okay.
That's why our race was 10 a.m. this weekend. I knew all I had to do was get third to get the championship, no matter what happened. And with Landon being out sick, he ended up having a really nasty fever, I guess, and didn't even show up to race. So I hope he's feeling better by now. But yeah, no, got off to a good start and just got to second place early and just kind of rode around and had fun with it. Did a few wheelies and just enjoyed my last race of the year. I'd taken enough chances and done enough stupid stuff for 1 year, so he just went out and enjoyed the last one, and just ready to focus again on the next year.
And got her done.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't expect Haedyn to catch me there at the end, but lappers got pretty nasty and stuff. I got a good over a minute gap or so on one point, and then lappers got nasty. He caught me. I zigged when I should have zagged on a lapper. He zagged when I zigged, and he ended up getting me there. So just rode her in for the third place. No big deal with how things went.
Well, it worked out well for you, and you got that happening in the WXC. Chloe did it again, going out and winning, and Jessica had a good ride with Hanna, doing what she could do in second. And the information I got is they were nose to tail the whole race.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch that one because I was out racing, but no, Chloe stuck away and got another win. It's third one of the year in a rookie season, so switched that Yamaha, got 2 wins in 3 rounds at the end of the year on that Yamaha. So things looking good for her. If you got stock in Chloe Harper, it's looking real good right now. But Hanna, try putting a good ride to finish out the season strong, and Chloe's just been putting in good rides here. And Jessica I heard she had an issue late and was in the battle and had an issue late, but Jessica, winning that championship. Congrats, Jess. Welcome to the club, champ club, and she's got a fight on her hands, not only with Hanna, but now Chloe coming into form in that WXC class.
Do you know if Hannah's going to switch to a Yamaha or if she already has?
I think I seen a picture yesterday. Stephen Harrell posted one. There's a blue bike with 718 on it.
Okay. I didn't see that because I know that I've seen some Hondas of hers up for sale, so I didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if it was just clean shop for next year or what. Getting out of the old Hondas and getting new Hondas or what? Just getting freshened up or no? I seen a 718 blue Yamaha, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them, right?
Yeah, I mean they're the ones making quads. Support those who support the sport. Yeah, there's a million reasons to run a Yamaha.
Right, right. I agree. I want to ask a couple questions and go backwards a little bit. You mentioned Smallwood, and congratulations to him and his title. How was the turnout in the morning race for the youth? Was it heavy like it has been all year?
Oh yeah, I didn't get to go out and watch the start, but I was watching the pits at my trailer, and it was crazy. I didn't catch a final number on that. No, I'd say there's at least 150, if not
Wow.
200 youth quads alone.
That's such a great thing to hear for our sport, and your morning race is pretty loaded too.
Yeah, we had almost 500 this year. I honestly thought we were going to hit 6 this year, but we didn't even crack 5. So
Wow. That's such a good thing to hear. And the XC side of the sport is still growing. I think it's just the way they run their program. You come in, you race one day, and you're out. And you don't have to. There's not a lot of camping if you don't want there to be. If you wanted to show up that day, you could. It makes it a little tougher, but you could do that.
we definitely get some numbers like that. I think that's more of a dirt biker thing. Pease is more like the dirt biker crowd, but no, uh, there was 35,000 people there Friday, I believe, at that Ironman GNCC.
Yeah, that's what you
That's the day
said.
before the race.
That's what you said in the report, and I was like, "Damn, that is just that's like going to a European race."
Yeah. No, big party event. Everyone celebrates the end of the year. Lot of fireworks, a lot of yeehawing out at night.
That's incredible. How big is the e-bike races getting?
They're getting pretty big. They're not my forte. I respect to what they do. Very. Those guys are flying out there, but just not my forte. Not something I really pay too much attention to.
But you think it's getting bigger?
It's steady. I don't know if it's growing any, but it seems to be steady.
That's still that's a tough sport too, man.
Yeah, I was last time I was out walking the track. There was someone that got in the race that I think that they thought was like, oh, mount e-bike race, cool with it, and they thought it was going to be like out in the field and stuff. And didn't realize all the elevation, the mud with all the rain they just had, and they were unhappy with the conditions. There's a track official riding behind her on a pit bike, and she was the last one. He was just following her in, and he was within earshot, and she knew it, and she was letting him have it.
Oh man, and it's not his fault, right?
No. She assumed the wrong couple of things, and I told her to bring some knobby tires to the next one.
Oh, that's too funny. When we talk about the afternoon race, you had brought up a number of A-class championships that were going to be resolved at Ironman. Did you by chance catch those results?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I will just start up top. XC1 was already wrapped up, and XC2, our premier classes, got wrapped up around early. So yeah, shout out Bryson, bringing home another championship. Looking really strong, looking like he's in his prime. Looking good. And then you got Steve. Stepping up to the XC1 class, top 10 overall finishes. Looked really strong at Ironman. Didn't fall off pace. Just very impressive first couple of rides for him. Got first ride he was a little wanted it a little bit too much, made a couple of mistakes, got into a couple of people, but looks like he's settling down a little bit and finding his flow. And then the college A class, Alex Simon locked up that class coming into the round, so he stepped up to the XC2 class. Ironman actually won the class. I believe got 7th overall. So and another guy we had been talking about. Name's escaping me right now. Sorry. No,
It's
blanking. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. I see his face. Now he the top runner in that college A class. He was winning XC2. He had also stepped up. Was Tavin Cook. I'm sorry, Tavin Cook.
Okay.
It was a different name. I wanted to say Tyler, something with a T. Now Tavin Cook. He won been a front runner in that college A class with Alex Lyman. He was actually leading XC2 early pretty impressively. So Tavin looked really good as well. He's going to be a threat next year. James Lauda rode great. Kenny Schick ended up on the podium. He was riding great. Tanner Walker was out front. So you're going to have a lot of your front runners minus Steven next year.
That's outstanding to hear that those guys are moving through the field and doing such a great job. You breezed over the XC1 and XC2 classes. Eller wrapped up the second spot. I don't remember who got third.
Bowens.
Yeah, we talk about it all year long, but they seem to have a little mix up in the winner of that class was a newbie for the class, wasn't it?
Yeah, Alex Simon.
Yeah, XC2 came in there and he just freaking knocked it out of the park, right?
Yeah, no, he looked very comfortable. He was up in the lead battle first lap. I didn't go over to catch the start for that race. I stayed in my pits and celebrated my championship and hung out with family and friends after my race. So watched him from my pits, and yeah, he was out the battle out front all race and kind of walked away with it there at the end.
Wow,
that's last couple of laps he really pulled away from everybody.
Wow, that's not looking good for those guys next year.
Like I said, Tavin Cook was running really good early, and he ran into issues. I heard it was a spindle issue or something. Man. So Tavin was running very, very well as well.
Man, that's going to be great for next year. In the XC1 class, Bryson won the round. Walker Fowler jumped in there for the 2 spot. I don't know if it was this battle.
That 2 spot.
Huh?
Stole that 2 spot with a turn to go.
Really?
Yeah. With 2 corners to go, like the last 6 corners, we were just kind of chicaning through trees back and forth. And with 2 to go, Walker just cleaned an outside inside and got a good drive on the outside coming into the last corner on Hunter, and just slid in there on him and pinched him off.
Wow. Well, hey,
yeah,
take it however you take it.
Sorry, I had a little hook in that left, and Walker just went outside and just greased it.
Man. So it was just how close was Cole?
Right there. Walker Hunter thought it was Cole.
Oh,
they're
wow.
all so close. So yeah, Hunter, Walker, and Cole for the last like 2.5 laps were bumper to bumper to bumper.
Did Walker have to fight through the field, or was it they were just out in front of him riding well?
Walker and Cole kind of seemed like they got good starts. Were out front ish early. Bryson and Hunter had a really big, like 30+ second gap on everyone early. Kind of pulled away on the whole field, and then once they started hitting lap traffic and that hour mark hit, Bryson just walked away with it again. And then with the lap traffic and everything, Walker and Cole were able to reel in Hunter.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But as Bryson pulled on Hunter kind of got swallowed in that 2, 3, 4 battle.
Wow, that's crazy. I did not know that. That's good. That's why we have these reports, right?
Yeah. No, it's all on Racer TV too. If you guys want to watch the action, but it's all on Racer TV. The PM action is all on Racer TV. They focus pretty much on the XC1 class, and but sometimes the front runners XC2. I try to give my love to my A classes, and remember where you come from, and try to give those guys shout outs. Right.
And I appreciate you going back into the fields and looking at some of that stuff, because I don't always have I don't know who they are, and I appreciate the fact that you do know, and you probably talk to all of those guys at some point throughout the year. So it's great that they get mentioned.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of these guys real personally. The whole XC1 class. I think they're all friends of mine on Snapchat, and 70-80% of them at least. I'm friends with pretty much all these guys.
That's great. Anything new coming for the the GNCC for 2024 that you know of, that we're rolling into?
Hanna going blue. That's pretty exciting for that WXC class. We gained Progressive Insurance as a title sponsor for GNCC this year, which is, a big deal, bringing a big outside sponsor into the sport. I think that's real important, being able to bring in these outside sponsors and getting more eyes on the sport, and getting the athletes the recognition they deserve and everything. So, other than that, I got nothing. It's going to be another exciting year. The story continues, for everybody, everyone's next chapter, and trying to figure out their game plan for next year and where they're at and where they need to be. And
is Cody
doing all over
going to Can-Am next year?
Yeah. No changes there. No, we got a program we like that really works. The only thing that's changing is they don't make the 850 anymore, and we can't find an 850 anymore. So I'll be switching 1000 next year, but not a big deal. We got 1000s. I've ridden 1000s. I've won races on the 1000, so we'll be ready for
it. Not to get too off into the weeds about that, is there going to be suspension changes, or is there some difference that makes it different for you?
No. We've talked about little things. So it's a 30-pound weight difference. I don't know how much we're going to feel that in suspension. We got the suspension working better than ever. So I don't think I might mess with the clicker or two, maybe mess with the rebound on the clickers, but that'll be about it. And then
other than that, it's the same bike.
What is it?
Other than that, it's the same bike.
Yeah. We had talked about getting into the programming and smoothing out the curve of the acceleration curve, just so it's not so harsh with not releasing the full power to snap axles and twist stuff up. So you don't need all that power doing what we're doing. It just breaks stuff, I think.
I understand that.
And I know it can be down to throttle control and stuff too. So I'm trying to feel what I want to do there. We've talked about just smoothing out the curve a little bit, where it's a little bit more manageable on the 850, how I like it, where I can just hold it wide open out of sections, and it's just real clean drives every time. So
nice. Well, that's awesome. We'll be looking at it. We'll be looking at it to see what we can do in 2024. And I'm going to just ask this right now. Cody, are you going to come back and be doing the race reports with me next year?
Absolutely. If you'll have me. Absolutely.
Brother, I can't do it without you,
All right. No, I can't do it without you. Reached out to you. No, I appreciate you having the platform for us to do this on. And, like we've talked about pretty much every episode, just bringing a spotlight to the other sports as well. It's very cool you've done with it.
Wow, I appreciate the idea. It was a pretty amazing. I still go back to that day and think, where was my head? I just still cannot believe that I didn't catch it. I feel bad that we missed round one because of it, but we made up for it, I think, with a great show and a great program all year. We will be changing some things 2024. You and I will have a couple meetings leading into that and go from there and make it better for everyone. And you have an amazing off season, and I will be in touch with information and questions. And everybody that's listening and watching, huge shout out to Cody's family. There's some personal issues going on, so if you could send thoughts and prayers their way, I would highly appreciate it. It's not my business to put any of that information out there, but they could use.
Oh no, it's good. No, my girlfriend's mom, Lacey, her mom passed away a couple weeks ago, and so we've just been dealing with the funerals and stuff with that, and dealing with taking care of that. So we've been busy there. We're wrapping up the championship. She passed away the week of the Ironman GNCC, so we've just been dealing with that through the championship and everything. So I got mines in both places.
Well, everybody kick Cody, but send Lacey love, please. She's a great lady, and this was actually her idea for these race reports. So we want to keep that in mind. Okay.
All right. Oh, absolutely. No, she's down hanging out, enjoying some games with friends right now. So No, I know, Leonard. Thank you for a great year. I know. I think everyone's more excited to go back in 24. The drama ensues everywhere. You know that the people stepping up from youth to the AM race, thinking that they're going to prove something in the tough 2 hour race, and everyone's moving up from the AM race to the PM race. You know, Brody Lee, I think he won College A and had a really was top amateur. After beating up on the 4x4s at the Buckwheat 100, where he won the AM overall, he stepped up and won College A. He was at least lead next the College A class. I didn't catch him to see if he finished the race or not, but he was riding really well. You know, Jeremiah Wolfe stepped up. I think he was running battling for second and third for the whole 10 a.m. race. So everyone's stepping up from AM to PM. Super excited to prove something with the big dogs, and you know, the pro classes, just everyone trying to prove something. So,
well, I hope everybody keeps it up and has an amazing off season, and we will be back in 2024 with your GNCC race reports. Again, Cody, have an amazing day. Please give your lovely girlfriend a hug from us at ATV-TALK, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Absolutely. No, thank you, Leonard. Appreciate y'all ATV-TALK, and see y'all next year.
All right, brother. Talk to you later, sir.
Yeah.